Hello again, everybody out in YouTube land. This video is my new comic book haul, and this actually includes my first legitimate Golden Age book. However, this time, now I should point out that of all of these new editions, I only bought one of them, and it's this first one. I got it in a charity shop close to me, and it's the Beano book from 1987. Now you'd imagine it being, with it being 1987 and it being Beano, it would be in full colour. Well, no, not quite. You see, it's mainly reds and blues that are used. I know there's some blues in here somewhere that are used. There you go. It's mainly reds and blues that are used in this book. So it's not quite full colour, but yeah, getting there. So that's the Beano book. And now the rest of these new comic book, now the rest of this haul was actually given by a friend of mine. And I won't tell you his name, but he was happened to bump into him in a cafe local to me, and I noticed he had a bag with him, and it was a big sort of plastic carry bag type bag, and I said to him, "Oh, what's in there?" And he said, "So it's just some stuff I'm taking to a charity shop." So I said, "Can I have a look? Will you take it?" He said, "Yeah, of course you can." I took one look in it, and without even really probably looking through it, as soon as I saw what it was, I just went, "I'll take it. I mean, if you only give it over to the charity shop, I'll take it." And he said, "Well, as it's you, and as I know therefore they'll be going to a loving home, you can have it." Not all. So we actually started with two collected editions, one of which is something I've been meaning to get my hands on for a while, so thank goodness it was in his collection. Saga Volume 1. And this covers the first 6 issues of Saga. I've been meaning to read this in like forever, so glad you had a copy of that. And then this was in there, which was actually a nice shot in the arm. This is the Mammoth Book of Best Crime. Yeah, you can tell what me and my friend like. Best Crime Comics. This covers, we've got writers listed as Ed McBain, Alan Moore, Max Allan Collins, Will Eisner, Mickey Spillane, Dashiell Hammett, Neil Gaiman, and more. And this covers 24 of the greatest crime comics ever. So yeah, couldn't believe one of them was in there. Now, I had some books that were called Classics Illustrated, and the first of these Classics Illustrated ones is actually Classics Illustrated, and this is the first of these Classics Illustrated. That is my first legitimate, good condition Golden Age book. I think it's my first Golden Age book, period. And it is this Classics Illustrated #1 from 1941, The Three Musketeers, from 1941. Golden Age book. This is actually the first sort of legitimate comic book from the 1940s that I actually own. I didn't turn the tape off. But yeah, there you go. And we have Classics Illustrated. These are out of number order, which is annoying. Classics Illustrated #15, Uncle Tom's Cabin, in slightly poor condition, but still. I can't remember all the years on these. Classics Illustrated #97, which is King Solomon's Mines. This one is in a huge Dragon Ball. Don't know why my friend did this, but yeah. Hold on a second. I'm just going to sort this all out because some idiot has put these all out of order. Right. Classics Illustrated #100, which is Mutiny on the Bounty. And yes, my app did recognise these. Classics Illustrated 104, Bring 'em Back Alive. Classics Illustrated #105, From Earth to the Moon by Jules Verne. Somebody's hole punched them. I can only assume that's going to go through some of the panels, which is unfortunate. Or maybe they were released like that, I don't know. Oops, excuse me. And then Classics Illustrated, the one that's been trying to get here the whole time. Number 111, The Talisman by Sir Walter Scott. Next up, we actually had a bunch of, I think it's about 12 on my account, of these comic books called TV2000, which were, and they struck me as odd because they're German. And that's when I remembered, oh yeah, he can speak and read German. So we have TV2000 number 16. A few of these earlier issues actually had, most of these have comic strips of the Saints in them. And some of them even have comic strips of the, and some of them even have comic strips of the Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet in them. And there's one series that seems to run throughout most of them called Lady Penelope. So we have TV2000 number 17. And these are all from 1969, by the way. These TV2000s. TV2000 number 26. TV2000 number 28. Oh, Jesus. TV2000 number 29. TV2000 number 31. TV2000 number 32. TV2000 number 33. TV2000 number 35. TV2000 number 37. I also wanted a bit of a trick because, if you remember, as I said, these are from 1969. However, TV2000 number 38 has this big green hand on the front. And I went, oh, maybe that's the Incredible Hulk's hand. And then I was like, now, hang on a minute, that can't be the Incredible Hulk's hand because this is a book from 1969. And it's based on TV shows that obviously were going on in Germany at the time. And Incredible Hulk hadn't aired yet. It was still a few years off of airing. And so I thought, oh, but that's still strange. It's got that big green hand on there suggesting the Incredible Hulk. Then I flipped through it, as you do, looking to see if I could, because I wanted to see that exact, because I knew that exact image from the front cover must be in here somewhere. And so I thought, let's have a look for it. And I found it, and it was in the Lady Penelope comic. So I'll show you again. That's the image as it appears on the front cover. Big green hand. It's definitely green. We all agree it's green. And here's the image in the actual comic book. Human coloured hand. And it's exactly this, and I know it's the same image because if you look at the fingers on the big green hand, and then that image, they are curled in exactly the same way. So it's a great big trick. It's from the Lady Penelope comic strip in there. So that kind of caught me off guard. I thought it was the Incredible Hulk's hand, and then I thought, hang on a minute, it's from 1969. Hulk hasn't started airing yet, so that's impossible. And the last of those is TV2000 number 45. And then he had 4 or 5 issues of, my friend had 4 or 5 issues of Captain Atom, so, excuse me, starting at Captain Atom number 4. Captain Atom number 5. Number 5? Number 5. Just double checking. Sorry. Captain Atom number 6. Yeah. Captain Atom number 7. And finally, Captain Atom number 8. Obviously. They had a whole load of Avengers books. So we've got the Avengers number 286. The Avengers number 288. Avengers number 289. Whoops. And Avengers 290. Whoops. The Avengers. Sorry, it's rather warm, isn't it? Excuse me a second. Just going to have a quick drink. I'll do this off camera. The Avengers 293. The Avengers 294. The Avengers 295. But when I get then it means when I get to the end it has like the next issue thing. I can go straight to the next issue. Avengers 298. Yeah, these, which aren't necessarily Avengers comic books, but they are Avengers. The Avengers, the official Marvel Index to the Avengers number 3. And he also had, come back, the official Marvel Index to the Avengers number 5. Then he had one Captain America book, which was Captain America 394. And then he had next up he had a whole load of what do you call it? Green Lantern. Just look to your right, Jamie. Just look to your right, Jamie. That'll answer all your questions. Green Lantern. So I've separated these into 70s and 80s Green Lantern and then 90s Green Lantern. So we have 70s and 80s Green Lantern number 123. '70s and 80s Green Lantern number 129. '70s and 80s Green Lantern number 130. '70s and 80s Green Lantern number 135. '70s and 80s Green Lantern number 144, and you can tell this one's 80s because it has on the top a thing that says see the film Superman 2, so you can tell that's 80s. '70s and 80s Green Lantern number 146. The last of the 70s and 80s ones. '70s and 80s Green Lantern number 154. Then we have some 1990s Green Lantern. So we have Green Lantern number 2 from 1990. Green Lantern number 4 from 1990 again. Green Lantern number 7 from 1990. Green Lantern number 17 from 1991. Green Lantern number 31 from 1992. Green Lantern number 46 from 1993, also featuring Superman. It's kind of why I bought. It's kind of why I was glad to see this in my friend's collection. I was like, ooh. And he said, well, I bought it. I didn't buy it at all. I said, I didn't buy it. No, it was very surprised when I was thinking to my friend's collection. I was like, oh, yeah, I was going to see like Green Lantern, like I do. And then I got to it and I thought, oh, I didn't know Superman had appeared in the Green Lantern books, but there you go. We then have Green Lantern number 51 from 1994. Apparently it all begins here, this book says. And then we have Green Lantern number, what was that one? 51 or 52? 51. We have Green Lantern number 53 from 1994, again, featuring Superman. It even says at the top of the book there, Superman to the rescue. And staying on the Superman family theme, we have Green Lantern number 65 from 1995, this time featuring Supergirl. Which is another one I was kind of glad to see, because I thought, oh, that's one you don't see too often in the comic book shops. So, thank you to my friend for having that in his collection. Excuse me. I do apologise. Then we have Green Lantern number 66 from 1965. 65 and 66. 66 from 1995, and this time it's Green Lantern and The Flash. And then we have this is DC Presents Have You the Nerve to Face the Unexpected? This is from 1971, and it's number 123. And it is Postcode Comic Authority Horror. Then we have another DC, I can't remember what year this is from, but this is The House of Secrets, number 143. And then I have a load of what I call odds and sods, starting with X-Men Unforgiven, number 1. Dead X-Men, number 1. X-Men Annual, number 1. Dawn of DC Outsiders, number 1. Stay. This one's an incredible. This is a Marvel one, but interesting because I didn't know it existed. But Murder World, literally Murder World, Game Over, number 1. This one is by, I'm assuming by some. This is not Marvel or DC. I think this is PC. Is the brand, or is the publisher, and it's called. And this is issue 1 of Miss Mystic or Ms. Mystic. It was his origin issue down the bottom. This is a Dark Horse comic, and it's Will to Power, #1. Dark Horse are, of course, the comic book publisher that did Bane. Not Bane, Hellboy. I knew who I meant, I'm sorry. Then we have, from DC, Sinister Sons, #1. I love this tagline: Bad, Mad, and Angry at Dad. He also had Sinister Sons #2. And Sinister Sons #3. Coming on to the last few now, we have DC's One-Star Squadron Superman level service at Bizarro prices. This is a limited series, and this is #1 of 6. Superstar Squadron 2, One-Star Squadron 2 of 6. The Amazing Spider-Man #63, or to give it its legacy number, 864. Jeez. And finally, sorry, my back. Cable #24. I'm assuming this is a 1990s book. But yeah, Cable #24. There you go. And that is it. That is my comic book haul for, well, this week, really. Thank you very much for watching. I hope there's something in there for you to enjoy. I love the fact that I now have a Golden Age book, a legitimate Golden Age book. So thank you very much for watching. Take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.